He's
What's your
showing.
nationality, man?
Puerto Rican?
Huh? Come here. You know what Puerto Rican means?
No.
Huh? It means rich port.
Right.
You gotta understand, that island over there, it was colonized by these men's descendants. And they named it because why? They found a lot of riches, they found a lot of treasure over there, and they colonized it, they kicked you out, and they took over your land. And now we're calling ourselves Puerto Rican.
Right.
But Puerto Rican is not a name that was given to you originally. You understand? When you look at this sign right here, where do you see the Puerto Ricans?
Bring it out.
Give me Deuteronomy 33. Ephraim. Listen, watch this. I'm going to show you something. Here, take this spot. Watch this. Listen to the prophecy of Ephraim. You got what I want? Deuteronomy 33.
Yes,
About Ephraim and Manasseh. Because, listen, how did your people get over here? Boat. A boat? About a boat, right?
Yeah.
Now, think about it. My man right here, too. Think about it. Who did they say discovered America?
Christopher Columbus?
Christopher Columbus, right?
Yeah, we already know that's a lie.
Now, thank you. How did Christopher Columbus discover something when he got off the boat? He ran into a group of people that was already here. Now watch this. Listen to this. Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 33, verse 17.
Watch this. Hey, y'all listen up. Listen, give me 2 seconds. We're showing you history. Read. Come on.
His glory is like the firstling of his bullock, and his horns are like the horns of unicorns.
When you look at the insides of the so-called Puerto Ricans, Ephraim, it says it's a rhino. It said his horns is like the what?
Like the horns of unicorns.
Like a horn of a unicorn. Watch this. Listen to what he did with these horns. Read. Come on.
With them, he shall push the people together.
He said with them, he pushed the people. By Ephraim's leadership, he was able to take these 10 tribes right here and bring them over here to what you call the Americans.
Right.
This is biblical prophecy. Watch, read.
With them he shall push the people together to the ends of the earth.
Read.
And they are the 10,000s of Ephraim.
He said they are the 10,000s of Ephraim. Read.
And they are the thousands of Manasseh.
And the thousands of the so-called Cubans, the Manasseh. Read, watch this.
And of Zebulun he said, rejoice.
So that was it. So listen, these 2 tribes right here, the Lord used you guys, Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans, to help navigate the 10 tribes over to this side of the world, what we call America. Because they teach us in history that we came over on the Bering Strait, right? You heard of the Bering Strait? You know what the Bering Strait is? It's like an ice, like a freeze over, and you walk over, right? Yes, sir. But listen, the Bering Strait never happened after that.
Right.
You understand? Think about that.
Right.
They said that we came over on the Bering Strait, but the Bering Strait has never happened. You've never been able to go from Alaska to Russia ever since.
Right.
You always had to take a what? Boat.
Right.
Watch this, 2nd Ezra 13, just real quick.
Bring it out.
What we showing you, bro, this is your history.
Right.
You are the people of this book.
That's
It
right.
has been hidden from you. Everybody is written. My man too, you are written in this book.
Yeah, already.
You have to you got to know who you are and what's your lot according to this Bible.
Right.
Watch this, read.
2nd Ezra chapter 13, verse 40.
Listen to this, bro.
Those are the 10 tribes.
He said, these are the 10 tribes that we just read in Deuteronomy 33. The prophecy that he was going to push them over here. Read.
Which were carried away prisoners out of their own land
Come on.
in the time of Hosea the king.
This is history. He's giving you history because the Assyrians took you into captivity at first. When you read the Bible, you understand? Watch this, read.
Whom Salmanassar, the king of Assyria, led away captive.
Come on.
And he carried them over the waters, and so came they into another land.
He took y'all into Nineveh. Read, watch this.
But they took this counsel among themselves.
But when you had another leader, the Persian leader that said, you know what? I'm going to let everybody go free. There was a council amongst the 10 tribes, with Ephraim being the head. Watch this, read.
That they would lead the multitude.
He said, we're going to lead the multitude in this region right here. Read.
Of the heathen.
Come on.
And go forth into a further country.
And we're going to go into another country, read,
where never mankind dwelt.
where there was nobody before.
Right.
We knew about it. Solomon had information. Hey, there's a land over there. There ain't nobody dwelling over there.
Right.
You understand? So our forefathers knew where what we call as the Americans. Well, they knew about this land. Watch this, read.
That they might there keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land.
And this is why, have you ever seen the pyramids in Mexico with the Aztecs, with the Incas, with the Mayans? They got these large pyramids. What you think they was doing? They was sacrificing. They was keeping the laws that they didn't keep over in Jerusalem.
Right. Same pyramids equally structured.
Yes. The same pyramids are structured the same way, like Cap said, like the ones in ancient Egypt.
Right.
Because we are the people of this book.
Right.
When y'all came over here, y'all established over here, hey, we're going to sacrifice. But then y'all went the hell up and started sacrificing yourself.
Right.
And that's why the Lord said, you know what? I'm going to send the conquistadors over there.
Right.
And now this is why your last name, what's your last name? What is it? Carranza, a Spanish last name.
Right.
You understand? That because what? He conquered your people. And said, no, you're not no more Ephraim, you're not no more Israel, you Carranza,
right.
you Rodriguez.
Right.
You understand? You Hernandez.
Right.
Those are the Spanish names that Hernan Cortez and his fellows gave you.
Right.
All this is biblical prophecy.
Right.
Can I get one more, Cap? Oh, read on. Go ahead.
And they entered into Euphrates by the narrow passages of the river.
So the Bible said they entered into the Euphrates, which is right here, by the narrow passages of the river. Read.
For the Most High then showed signs for them.
Because listen, it said the Most High showed signs. Listen to what the signs were. Read.
And held still the flood.
Because when you go through the Pacific and Atlantic, it's very rough. You understand? But he said he held still the waters so Ephraim can be able to push his people all the way over to the Americans. Read.
Till they were passed over.
Come on.
For through that country there was a great way to go.
Go ahead.
Namely of a year and a half.
So it took you a year and a half to get from this side of the world, migrate all the way around Africa, and come all the way to the Americans.
Right.
You understand? This is history. Read.
And the same region is called Arsaris.
He said this same region at first, its original name was Arsaris. It was never called America.
Right.
It was only called America when the conquistadors came.
Right.
And Christopher Columbus said, I'm going to honor my father and name it after America Vespucci.
Right.
Now you have American. All this is history out the Bible. What happened to us? We broke God's laws, man. We God's chosen people, bro.
That's right.
why we in the state. Think about it. Our spirits resonate. You understand? But they have put a wedge. This man right here and his descendants have put a wedge between us. Well, now we looking at each other like enemies.
Right.
But guess what? Jeremiah 50 and verse 33, real quick. Jeremiah 50 and 33. The same thing that happened to you when they came over here and colonized you and conquered you. Guess what they did next? They said, you know what? We got to go back to the west coast of Africa and pick up some Negroes. So, because we're not going to build this damn country. Who going to lay the streets? Who going to put the signs? Who going to do all this? We're not going to do it. Let's go get the so-called blacks.
Right.
And bring them over here and sell them to the four corners. And we're going to send you to Europe.
Right.
You understand? Watch this. Read.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 33.
Come on.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts.
Come on.
The children of Israel.
He said, thus said the Lord. The children of Israel represents the 10 tribes we just read about. With Ephraim, the Puerto Ricans, being the head. Read.
And the children of Judah.
Judah represents the 3 tribes, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, the so-called African Americans, the so-called Jamaicans, the so-called Haitians. We represent the tribe of Judah. Read, come on.
Were oppressed together.
What did the Bible say?
Were oppressed together.
In this very country, you got all 10 tribes being what? Oppressed.
That's right.
Together.
Right.
We are brothers. We cannot look at each other as separate.
That's
We're
right.
going through the same things. When you look at another black man that's your age, he's in the same estate that you are in.
Jeez.
Because why? This man is oppressing us.
That's right.
And this is why the Lord is sending us back out to the streets so we can show you who you are according to the Bible so you can get right. Because there's a judgment for all this. All this didn't happen just because. When they test us, the Lord decreed that guess what? This people is going to be judged. If you lead a nation of people into captivity, you got to go into captivity.
That's right.
You kill another nation with a sword, you got to be killed with the sword.
Right.
That's judgment. And we have to accept it. But we have to keep the law, statutes, and commandments if we don't want to get those same judgments, bro.
Right.
You understand? So I encourage you, bro, when you get home, look at that flyer, look us up on YouTube. We got a school right here that you can come and start to change your life, bro. So you can get off these streets, bro, and you can really build you a family and escape America, escape Egypt. This
Right.
place is about to burn, bro.
That's right.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.